Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Costco on the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. Go to the website, sign up for the free membership, or go to YouTube and subscribe. So let's get right into Costco. Daily chart, 7.6 million on a day, 1.9% or $3 down. Week showing, guys, since that announcement with Amazon possibly buying Whole Foods, and down she goes. So right now, support at 153.78, and we have the 750 at 152.45. So you do have good support coming up on this. Almost made it to there on Friday. Just think, guys, markets were flying on Friday. This one was bombing, so it's still a weak equity, so watch out for these lower prices. So coming from a higher pivot, we had this nice reversal day, kind of fooled the bulls, chopping around, nice gap up, crapped it out right to the lows again. So good bearish pattern below the moving averages, weak stance, weak pattern, lower prices to come. We're going to see if this gap fill holds up. We have another one at 149.34. So this is your area, 154 to about 149. If it does not hold up in here, guys, expect lower prices. For us here at StockBookie, I love this gap fill right at 142.19. That is just an epic area with a gap fill as well. Low pivot. This is where it launched, consolidated, launched again. You're going to have great support down in here as well. And you have this low pivot too around 143.60. So watch for that area on the daily chart. If it comes down to 142 or 138, and you still have a gap fill down in here too. Gosh, a lot of gaps to fill, guys. But 138 to 142, this is your buy zone for Costco if it makes there. You could give it a stab here at gap fill or 750 or 150. If this area breaks or it consolidates like this and starts to move lower, these are your next areas right here. So you want to look right around 142 to 138.56 double bottom pivot. I'll give you some more reasons now. Let's go to the weekly. You got to line up the reasons, guys, when you're using technical analysis. 200 MA at 143.26, so it could hit that and bounce. Weekly chart though, sometimes it tends to go through. So 142 to 138, you got huge on this gap fill, great support there, great support a little bit lower. So anywhere in this area, if this comes straight down, boom, you got to buy that for a short-term bounce. And honestly, people will get interested in Costco. This thing can launch. We're going into earnings season. Get good earnings, it could go right back to 180. So watch these areas down here. If it does not bounce in this 150 area, but little oversold, it could start bouncing. If it sets up for lower prices, this will be the area that I'm watching to go long. Daily chart or monthly chart as well. Monthly chart, another reason, guys. 50 MA at 140.186. Great support down here, guys. This will be a brick wall when it gets there, but I want to be in, maybe a couple day bounce, and get the heck out. I'll take my money and run, probably buy some calls, most likely do shares though, but I want to see how this thing comes in for a short-term bounce. Markets are weak. This could go down lower. Remember, Friday the markets were ripping higher and this kept coming in. It's going to be a market trade at one point. Markets are bombing, this will go lower, so be careful. But if this gets into this area, we will alert a trade on StockBookie.com, so check that out. But guys, we did have a trade on this at 525 we added. We opened up a position at a 178.56 on 525 on 6/7. So right on this date here, we added more at 181.75, and then boom, we covered the whole position at 165.49, guys. I wish we would. When this thing came down, it was testing these lows here. I figured, you know what, this thing's probably gonna bounce. Let's just probably be a one-day thing. We just took it off, but still, 180 to 165. It was a heck of a trade, and we weren't in this one that long. But hit the 200 MA. Did not hold, sideways a little bit and right back down. So this is a weak equity right now. Let's keep an eye. Good volume coming in on the sell volume. Maybe get some margin calls coming in here because people think it's going to, they buy the dip, hurry up. So watch out for that, guys. This one could continue lower. If we get back down to the 142, 140, 138 area, we will be going long in Costco depending on how this thing sets up and falls into this area. All right, guys. Again, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.